Hi, Stephanie. Task 2, your travel guide. All right, so before we jump into your images, a couple real quick housekeeping things. So, contact sheets. We're looking for them to be set up in a very specific way. You've got 9 images per page. That's perfect. We are looking for some very specific metadata. We're looking for file name and number, date, exposure, flash fire or did not fire, as well as exposure mode. I outline how to incorporate all this on the homepage in the posting entitled Contact Sheets. There's a video tutorial in there that I actually walk you right through how to do it step by step. And I also discuss how it looks like your data is maybe being cut off here. In fact, maybe it's all there, maybe it's just being trimmed off. So if you just go back, watch that, and make sure you incorporate all that in your weekly submission for this, that would be fantastic. All right, let's talk about. Oh, there's one other thing: is to make sure that all images are rotated the way that you shot them. So, for example, your two images here, we have to turn our head kind of counterclockwise to get a good look and feel for what's going on in the image. So, if you can make sure it's rotated so we can kind of look at it and say, "Yep, that's how it is," that would be fantastic. So, looking at your images, you've got some gorgeous shots here. My big question: this one here, the page is blowing. Happy accident, or is that by design? So, if we kind of zoom in here, we have, this one page here. Actually, all these pages kind of showing motion, like it's kind of the wind's kind of magically flipping it over. And I think it works very, very nicely. So other shots that kind of stand out. We'll talk about this one in a minute here. Um, yeah, I was impressed to see how well the suitcase, the color of the suitcase, kind of blended with uh, the actual road. It kind of takes on that same kind of coolish blue feeling. All right, so let's jump up to your two images because I think the two you chose are probably two of the strongest ones that you have in here, if not the strongest ones. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. So yeah, we just talked about this one here and how the actual suitcase itself blends in the same color, and I love the long shadows going on this time of day. Um, the only thing I would change is kind of see how the suitcase is right down the very center. I would make sure that you move your camera over so the suitcase is more on one of the 1/3 lines. So uh, the eye travels throughout the images a little bit better because right now my eye kind of goes boom right to that because it's in the very center and just kind of stays there. I have to really force my eye to move all around and see the other quality of light. And I love how we have the coolness of the lower 2/3 and kind of a warmness on the top third. So for this one, gorgeous image. I really like this. The other thing to keep in is remember we were looking for one horizontal, one vertical, and we got two horizontal ones here. I love how the image, the subject is backlit, but then there's also just enough light going on. We kind of make out like here's the belt, the jacket, the hands. The sun flare really adds a wonderful feeling to it. The suitcase, the person holding the suitcase, definitely has a feeling of traveling, maybe pondering, or going out into the great beyond. And thank you, thank you, thank you for getting the horizon line good and level. Nothing drives a good picture bad by having a horizon line that's maybe kind of, feels like we're kind of walking with one leg that's 6 inches shorter than the other. So works really well. So for your submission, let's just go ahead and make sure that your images are rotated the correct way, and let's go ahead and pick one horizontal and one vertical as opposed to both of them being horizontal. So hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate shooting me an email.